So, more options for off-site facilities. We talked about hot, warm, cold, reciprocal agreements, multi-processing centers. Another example or resource that's available is a redundant site. And what it means to have a redundant site is there's a whole another facility that the actual company owns. So if your company has a redundant site, you own that facility. You don't have to pay monthly for it to be available to you. You own it, and in most situations it mirrors your production environment. Because companies that are actually going to set up a redundant site have gone through the business impact analysis and have figured out that if they're down even maybe less than an hour, that they can go out of business. So even a hot site may not be good enough, or that the actual cost of using a hot site, of all the people that they'll need and the activation costs and everything. So it's always a cost-benefit analysis. But a redundant site means your company owns that environment. Most of the time it's a mirrored environment of your production. And what's difficult is actually keeping it up to date. Because if this is your production environment and you know that changes are happening all the time, you have technical refreshes, you have hot fixes, you have patches, you're adding software. If this is supposed to be a mirrored environment that you're supposed to be able to go right into and get back to work, that has to be constantly updated also. So the redundant site is the most expensive option out of all of the off-site recovery solutions, but expensive is relative because it's a cost-benefit solution, and the company has figured out if we don't have a redundant site, we're history.